Speaking of fascinating, so too is New Zealand politics. And let's go back to our political editor. We began the program with Jane Patterson and we were waiting for a statement. Jane Patterson, you have it?
We do. We do not have any interview or stand up with Winston Peters, but a statement was issued just minutes ago saying that New Zealand First will be in a position tomorrow afternoon to make an announcement on the result of negotiations for the general election. Now, Mr Peters in the statement says he has spoken to the leaders of both National and Labour, Bill English and Jacinda Ardern, and amongst other matters advised them of that. So I think the key words there are amongst other matters.
Yes.
So we don't know at this stage whether he has advised them of the result of his decision, and we don't actually know whether they will be informed before New Zealand First and Mr Peters makes that announcement tomorrow afternoon. Now, the process that still has to happen, if it hasn't happened already, is that the parties, either Labour and the Greens or National, or potentially all of them, now have to go back to the Executive Council for Labour, special general meeting for the Greens, and on the National side, the board and the caucus, to get any deal that's been presented by New Zealand First signed off, and that will have to be done before New Zealand First makes that announcement tomorrow, because none of these parties will be wanting to come out and make any kind of public announcement before everything is nailed down and everything has been signed off.
So at the moment, what have we been told we are getting tomorrow afternoon, Jane?
We are told we are getting an announcement on the result of the negotiations. I think you can clearly interpret that as Mr Peters will announce which party he intends to form a government with. What is unclear is the process and the behind-the-scenes things that will happen between then and now, and also exactly what he has communicated to those two leaders in terms of that announcement and the substance of that announcement. As I said, we haven't had a chance to talk to Mr Peters. He issued this two-line statement. That is all the public comment he appears to be making today, so we haven't had a chance to put any more detailed questions to him. So announcement tomorrow, and it's going to be in the afternoon.
Thank you very much indeed, Jane Patterson, and obviously we will have that announcement live on NZ National.